Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and our year to shine. Tonight's going to be another installment from Francine Jay's book, The Joy of Less. We've been going through our houses in a room by room sort of fashion, and tonight's video is about the bathroom. Now, I'm not filming in the bathroom. Last year I did a couple bathroom videos. I don't have my bathroom totally set up here in my new place, or else I would have done it in there. But this should be sort of a quicker installment because according to Francine, she says this should be one of the easiest rooms because making modules is pretty easy because you do tend to have things in the bathroom that are all like utility sort of necessary things. Like in my bathroom, I have things grouped by, say, like teeth, makeup, hair, lotions, trying to think of the other one, nails, that's the other one. So you can kind of group things together, and so this one, she says it should be an easier room, plus it's not going to take hours and hours unless you have a gigantic bathroom that you could sleep in. Most often she says it's the smallest room in the house though, and decluttering can be easier, but not unlike the fridge that we talked about in the last video, where you need to go through occasionally and look at expiration dates. That is going to be necessary in the bathroom as well, because you might have bought cold medicine or something like that and used it once and then it sat there for another 3 years. And medications and things and even body products do have expiration dates on them, so you do want to be looking at those occasionally. And then some things belong in the trash pile because of their age. Maybe there's like a decrepit sort of brush that you've had for years, or, you know, it's like moisture breeds things in the bathroom, you know, that you might have like a loofah in the shower that's starting to collect mold or something. So there might be some more trash. I don't know if you'd really transfer much from the bathroom. I take that back, because she does mention, like, you might be someone that, like, you stay at a hotel and you collect all those little shampoo and conditioner bottles and you're like, oh, I can't, they're just gonna throw them away, so you take them home. But she says if you have something like that, you need to use it or you need to give it away. So there could be some transfer things, like say you no longer use a certain hair product, or you cut all your hair off so you don't need like curl gel or something like that. Then you try to find someone else that you can pass the rest on to. It's not the kind of thing where you could donate body products at, say, Goodwill, but maybe you could find someone in your life. Like I mentioned that I had downsized my Q-tips, and had I known that somebody needed them locally, I would have passed them on to you, but it'd be a matter of asking people. And also, this is, remember we talked about how most things should have a function and you should have a need for them. So, you know, if you're gonna look at something like, does this work for me? Do I have these crazy apparatus? Like maybe you never curl your hair with the special curling set and you just use a curling iron. So pass those on. So maybe it doesn't work for you anymore, or maybe you bought something at like a home show or something where they told you you could do your hair in braids and put it up in 5 different ways, and you just got home and you could never figure it out again. Well, trash or transfer that sort of thing. To create a minimalist bathroom, it helps to pare down our beauty and grooming routines as well. So maybe a part of the joy of less is, maybe you don't want to have a big head of hair. You just want to be able to have a short do and just go out the door. Maybe you want to stop wearing makeup. Maybe there is actually permanent makeup too that you could make the investment to have done on you. It's sort of like a tattoo sort of process. And then you don't have to ever buy makeup again, and you don't have to carry all that stuff around. Maybe you don't shampoo your hair as much, so you don't buy as much. Well, there's a lot of different things that you could do. 5-step cleansing program, she calls it, using 3 different anti-aging creams, or like, so you don't need to have 3 different anti-aging creams. You know, just pick the best. Maybe you don't need to do a mud mask multiple times a week. Maybe it's just once a month or something. Take a closer look at your routine and consider where you can cut back. I'm confident that you'll look just as gorgeous doing half of what you do now. And if you scaled it down, your skincare, just to like a splash of soap and water, you could ditch the fancy cleansers and toners. If you decide to age gracefully, you could just jettison the wrinkle creams and you don't need to color your hair and things like that. So thinking about how you can minimize. And you know, there's something to be said for natural beauty. You know, not everybody is really meant to look all made up and everything. Some people are just more natural looking without a lot of makeup. So to narrow down further, choose multi-use products. So just like we talked about in other rooms, where if you get a printer, make sure that it also scans, make sure that it does multiple things. Or like I mentioned, my slow cooker, or my Instapot, I should say, and that does about 8 different things. So instead of having to have a slow cooker, a rice cooker, and 5 other things, then I can just have that one thing. So in the bathroom, you know, there's things like you can even use baking soda, for example. That could be for toothbrushing, exfoliating, hand cleansing, foot soaking, and hair care. So just that one thing. And you know, a box of baking soda is like 99 cents, right? So that can go a long way. You can use olive oil as a facial moisturizer, makeup remover, hair conditioner, cuticle treatment, and a lip balm. Petroleum jelly softens hands, feet, elbows, and knees. Versatile products can help eliminate a cabinet full of lotions and potions. So maybe be looking up some things like that that you can use that are more natural and like have multiple functions with one little thing. And then she mentions the towels, and I kind of thought about this. I have a whole bunch of towels. I don't really know why. I can see what she says about you could probably get away with 2, just like not needing a whole bunch of bedding like we talked about when we were talking about the bedroom. So yes, you could have one towel in the wash and then another one for use. I tend to buy towels in sets, but she also says you don't need to have multiple sizes of the towels. You probably could just have one size. Decide how many towels each member of the household needs. And if you're an extreme minimalist, your magic number may be just 1. What do you think? With a second towel, you have a backup, like I said. Yep. So finally, because the bathroom is such a small functional space, avoid any temptation to fill it with knickknacks. And again, I have cute little things in my bathroom, so I just am a knickknack person, I think. They'll get wet, they'll get dirty, and they'll get in the way of your beauty routine. And remember, every surface is supposed to be clear, right? So your countertop is supposed to be clear, and that will allow you to keep things more clean as well. And then not having the knickknacks to collect the dirt and grime and everything is a good idea. So remember, we have to maintain and we have to contain. So we have to decide, how much do we need? Do we really need to have a backup shampoo, or can we wait until we're just about out of the shampoo? Depends on who you are, because remember I said I like to usually have a backup of most things. So containing would be deciding at what point you've got enough in the room. And then if you have family members, I like this idea. If you can assign a drawer to each person, then that's a really good idea. And if you find that one of the family members is having a lot of stuff, like their drawer is just overflowing, then they need to figure out either that they're going to pare down or that they're going to keep things in other places. Like she mentioned, this is a really good idea. If you have little hooks on the wall, and then each person has like a shower tote sort of thing, or like a little mesh bag that has all their stuff in it, so then they can just grab it and then use it in the bathroom. I mean, I suppose you could keep that in your own room too, but it might bring moisture and stuff into a bedroom. So. And then don't feel obligated to hold on to remnants. Like if you do bring those things home from a hotel and it's half used, well, I mean, try to use it, but again, you can hand it on to somebody else. And then the maintaining part of the streamlining should be a piece of cake, she says, in the bathroom. It's a great way to hone in on your minimalist skills in this small room. You can make your job a lot easier if you're a good gatekeeper too. So certainly constantly be on guard for wayward items, especially if you share the bathroom with others. Like she mentions, the bathroom is not a library, so there shouldn't be reading materials like a stack of books. Like if somebody brings in something, then they can bring it out. And then I mentioned keeping the bathroom surfaces clean, and for the same reason, absolutely nothing should be on your bathroom floor. So no towels, no laundry or extra supplies. Gather dirty clothes in a hamper and keep your surplus provisions in cabinets, baskets, or stackable bins, or in another part of your house. Use hooks and rods to hang up towels and bathrobes. Tub ledges should be clear as well. Install a shelf or a shower caddy instead of lining up your soap, shampoo, and shaving cream around the perimeter. I think that depends on how you were brought up. Some people are just prone to doing that around the perimeter. Depends on what bugs you. Clear surfaces are not the only thing that makes it more attractive. They're more hygienic. That's true. That's true. The bathroom can get dirty. And they're warm and moist, and they're enclosed, so dirt and mildew and germs thrive in these conditions. So of course, keeping them clean is important as well. At the very least, clear your surfaces before turning in for the night. Put all toiletries, tools, and tidbits back in their designated spots. Hang up all towels and give countertops a quick wipe down. Make this a regular routine before falling into bed, and you'll be awakened in the morning to a beautiful minimalist bathroom each morning. Yeah, so that was a small one. That could be like, if you haven't started on the rooms, that could be your first one that you would start on. We just have one more area, which is storage spaces, and I actually haven't read this one, so I will read that and then I will do the video, and we'll be tying up the rest of this book between now and the rest of the holiday weekend. Hope you have some good plans. Remember that in our fun little May things with Memorial Day, it's the time when it's kind of like the kickoff to summer unofficially, but you know, to be cleaning off the grill and thinking about making maybe some summer dishes. And yeah, we sure have been feeling like summer up here in the Northeast. It's been really nice. So enjoy, and I will see you on the next video between now and then. Okay, love to you all. Bye-bye.